What is happening? In this video, I'm going to give you one of my secrets to staying a step ahead of the competition in Dark and Darker. Let's rock and roll, baby! The secret lies within gear sustainability, your ability to continually have good gear in every raid you enter. And we're going to do that through trading. So let me show you some of my secrets and tactics to get that done. So what kind of items are we looking for? What stats do we want on these items? And what kind of pricing should go along with them? Well, let me break it down for you. Our number one goal through our gear is to push our overall damage as high as we can. And there's a couple different ways to go about it. The number one way to push our damage is going to be the weapon itself. You see, each rarity has a higher base damage just inherently. You can see that illustrated by the different rarities of recurve bows. And the second big factor is going to be any other bonuses coming from the enchants on any pieces of our gear. Here's a list of enchants that we should be looking for that are going to have the biggest impact on the damage that we're putting out. Now, there's very little information available out there, but it would seem that weapon damage pushes the damage the most, just in the same way that the base range of damage does with each rarity increase. So if you can have the enchant that just adds weapon damage, that's the priority. Beyond that, the other enchants are just nearly as good and will serve you just as well, with all attributes being potentially even better than the weapon damage. I'm not exactly sure how to weight that, but plus all attributes is doing a ton of things for you. See, your physical power and magical power are getting increased with all attributes. Physical power goes up with strength. You're also getting max health from strength. You're getting move speed through agility. You're getting interaction speed through resourcefulness. You're getting magic resistance. So you're getting a bunch of different great things when you're picking up all attributes. So if you can pick up +2 or ideally +3 all ats items, then you're probably getting the strongest stuff that you can, with the exception that it's not going to put out as much damage if you were just to go straight weapon damage. So we understand the type of items we're looking for, but how much gear do we actually need? And the answer is as simple as one decent weapon. See, a blue weapon, even without any additional good enchants, can already do something like double or more the damage of the base gray. And if you pair that with any additional bonuses from other pieces of gear, you start to get to a point where you can make the PvE seem trivial and you can handle the PvP with much more ease. Now back to the most important part, and that is trading for these items and the pricing that goes along with it. First, let me give you an example of a crazy trade that I was able to score. So you can see we have a blue recurve bow, 37 base damage with +5 weapon damage. That's effectively making it a 42 damage bow, which would then make it epic or purple. If this was purple, I can tell you that most purple weapons, if they have a decent enchant, are going to be worth something like 500 plus gold. So here we can pick up a blue that really has the stats of a purple minus one additional enchant, but we're picking it up for a price that's so much lower than that. Just another quick example of great trades and what we're looking for is this trade for an ox pendant. As you can see, it's got strength +2, just base inherently, and then it also has 5 additional physical damage. So we're actually getting physical power from the strength and max health, and then even more physical from the actual enchant. This thing totally kicks ass. So I got those for crazy good deals, but how much are we really willing to pay for these things? Now, how much you'll pay is going to change, especially if you're doing really well, but as sort of a general rule of thumb, I try to spend like 100 to 150 gold on an item that's giving me +3 in one of the enchants that I'm seeking. I practically value all types of gear the same, and I'm just looking at the enchants. Things with even better stats than that, especially when they stack 2 great enchants, I'll be willing to pay a little bit more, especially if we're kind of loaded. But for my basic, sell stuff from a run, make some money, and upgrade a piece of gear, 100 to 150 is where I'm looking. Now you might be thinking, how do we get to score these sweet prices, man? And so I've got a couple of tips on that end. The first thing I like to look for is people that are selling multiple items. They're not even adding prices, they're just linking like 7 different items. Typically they're looking to sort of bulk sell, just dump some stuff that's taking up room, and they probably don't know the price, or they don't even really care. They just want to make some money. And whenever you're doing that, I can speak for myself, you're typically happy to pull 100, 150 gold from any one of those items. So you might start by offering 100 gold to the people who are listing it in that way. Another thing you can do is when people are putting the price, just understand that people are often willing to take less. They may have been in there for 15, 20 minutes, unable to sell very much, and they want to get back into a dungeon. Don't be nervous to go in and ask for a better price. Worst case scenario, they'll turn you down, but oftentimes you'll save yourself 100, 150 gold just by being friendly and asking for a lower price. Now this can get kind of tedious, so what I recommend is simply after every successful raid, come out, enter the trade chat, and try to sell some of your items in bulk. Just link things, and then it'll make you wait a little while before you can type again, and during that time, just kind of troll through what people are posting. So while you're trying to make some money for yourself, you're also looking to snag items to make your character stronger. If you spend like 5 or 10 minutes on it after good runs, you'll be surprised at how quickly you can accumulate some good gear, multiple backup sets, lots of backup weapons, and before you know it, even when you're losing your best gear sets, you'll still have plenty of options to fall back on. If you're looking for more Dark and Darker content, I've got a run series on my channel. I'm also going to be putting out new videos on nearly a daily basis. I'm going to be playing this through the playtests into early access and for as long as I can because I'm absolutely stoked about this game. I'll leave you with a few more examples of awesome trades I've got, but first let me just say thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe. Any interaction with you guys is awesome. I appreciate it. See you in the next video. There's no way I'm getting this for 100 gold. Like, that'd be amazing. Wow, I'm getting a 5 weapon damage pendant for only 100 gold. Oh my goodness, that's worth so much more. Nice. Big legs. 3 weapon damage boots. Okay. Solid boot pickup right there. True physical damage recurve bow, 100 for both. Easy. A blue and a green. Alright, we're good on bows for a second, probably.